The Wedding Planner on AM Evansville. Brought to you by Rogers Jewelers.
Saundra Hadley joins us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, this is a really good segment because, as we all know, weddings can be very touchy, sensitive affairs.
That's right.
And we're going to talk about how to answer hard questions.
Hard questions.
And the first one you actually got from a viewer of ours?
Yes. She gave me a call.
Okay. Yikes.
How
do I ask the parents of my future son-in-law to help pay for the wedding?
Okay, this is the mother of the bride. The answer is there is no polite way to ask for money. Basically, there really isn't. So what I find is that when people ask this question, there's underlying problems or causes for it. For instance, what if, and I don't know if this was the situation with this viewer, but in my experience, let's say that you are there's only like 75 people on your guest list, and the groom's family is 250, and you feel like I want to pay for my daughter's wedding, but you know the majority of the list is his family. And you certainly, it's family. It's not even friends and co-workers and so forth. So what you really need to do is have a frank discussion and reduce your guest list and just talk to them and say, look, we want to pay for it, but this is how much we can afford to pay for.
But you think really you just should? I mean, I just felt like that normally now it's more 50-50, but that's not true.
It is, but they probably have already, they've said, hey, we want to help pay for this. We'll help pay for X, Y, Z.
Offer versus
you can't
asking.
Ask them. What you can do is be frank about what you are able to pay for.
Okay.
They can either help pay for it, or they can not invite 250 family guests and so forth.
It all comes down to money. This next question does too. How do I back out of being in my friend's wedding party because it's too costly for me? And it is costly. Let me tell you, someone who just came back from a bridal shower and a bachelorette party.
The maid of honor, right?
Yes, it's expensive.
It is very expensive. So what you need to do is you don't text it, you don't email it, and if she's long, you need to have a face-to-face discussion, or a long distance, call her on the phone. Do not make this about her. You just be absolutely upfront and say, you know what? At this time, I thought I could, but I cannot afford to do what I need to do and be in your wedding party. Is there anything else I can do for you? Can I be a reader? Do you need someone to help you with your hair, to follow you around? I want to be there at your wedding. I want to be part of it, but I can't afford it. Don't make this about her. Just because the bride...
Like she chose an expensive dress.
That's right. Just because she chose $250 designer bridesmaids dresses, don't bring that up. Make this about you. Now, she may offer, because she may feel weird. You politely decline.
Yeah, you don't have that.
Because what will happen is she'll feel obligated, and then later on she'll be going, why do I have to pay for Betty? You know, what's up with that?
Right. Okay, next question. I think we're only going to be able to fit one more in.
That's fine.
How do I answer coworkers as to why they're not invited to my wedding?
This will happen.
This will happen. This happens for all kinds of things.
You politely look at them and you say, we are having a very small, intimate gathering. Of very long-term close friends and family, and then you stop.
Yeah.
And then you just be quiet.
So you don't say, oh, we don't have enough money to have...
No, they don't need to know that.
You know what? That's such a tendency of myself. I give more information than I need to give.
Just stop. And here's another thing.
No more.
Don't talk about your wedding incessantly in front of your coworkers if you're not inviting them.
Because then it's just rubbing it in.
That's right. You're going to talk about the $250 centerpiece you're buying, and then you're going to tell them what? That they can't come? No. Just shh.
Okay, this is good. And if you have another tricky, sensitive question for Saundra, email, right?
Right.
Saundra@planningforever.com, and we'll do more either next week if we get some.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Because, ooh, it's touchy stuff. Ooh, drama. Okay, we'll be right back with more news after a quick break.
Saundra Hadley with Planning Forever. Call 455-6836 or visit planningforever.com.